Yo, what's up? This is a One Piece review 547. As as to go for this episode, it was real good. Topic of it is hardy moves, basically out of the past and back to the present. This episode, basically, they're still grieving on Hime's death. You know, they don't know who was the cause of her death, but they keep searching. And Jibe was so pissed off he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do at all. It's like they're saying, who should I take my anger out on? All of her efforts, it's going to waste. So basically, after Jinbei, got news that they found the killer, Hody was there with this man, this man was right there, and Hody was saying he was a guy, he was a shooter, he's a guy who killed Teamy, he's a guy, and Jinbei was like there, saying that, we can't make the citizens know about what happened right here, because Fatimi told them that, please don't hate the guy who did this to me. Basically it would only make things worse if they hated the guy, which was a human, for example, which she was trying to put them or even join some bonds for her people with them to be. So it would mean nothing for her to hate the people that she was trying, to actually make an agreement with for her people to be with. So she's like telling her children that, and Jinbei know what she probably would have felt if, the people knew that a human did this. It would only prove the fact that what they were trying to prevent, certainly happened. And Hardy was like there, shot him. And then he just take him up and said, this is the human, a human, and it triggered them so much, and the hatred that they had for humans, was like driven up back. After working that hard, their motivation gone to waste. Their first move to try to be with the humans has gone to waste. And I think how they did to provoke them, to try to show them that, this is examples of what's going to happen for with humans. People is going to be killed, just like how Hime did. And Jinbei was like, I think for some reason that I've been wondering how did the human just, suddenly, shoot Queen Otime like that. I know that there's a lot of people that would have wanted to capture a fisherman for some reason, but to shoot one, wouldn't it make certain sense that that person was told to shoot Otime, or probably that person didn't shoot Otime at all. Probably Hody was behind it for some reason. I didn't think for some reason that the person that Hody had shot shoot, Otime. But, he's a snake, and he probably didn't want her to make a difference in the first place. So, basically, he probably hated human more than them themselves. But anyway, still, after what had happened, Queen Neptune was so pissed off about her and his, wife being shot and killed, that he had went into this room and take out all his urge and rage, for what had happened, and he finally got over it, and he finally got over it, and he came out, saying to his kids that I'm sorry they didn't, think about how much you might have felt the pain too, but finally, got reality that what had happened didn't hit him only. And it was like they're saying that, about, I can't resent what she had done. I can't stop what she had done because my ends are so cold right now. And he's like they're saying he was a guy that killed many humans, this trespassing his territory and all this stuff. And he's like saying he wouldn't be no greater good, for whatever he had done in the past for him done now. Cause basically he's like saying, humans I don't like, but for his sake of his wife, he will try to help and try to put a little effort for her and what she's doing, to make some change. And it's like they're saying at the same time, I cannot, continue what she did. But for some of a reason, like for example, the guy who shot his wife was a human. Basically, for him to carry on whatever she was carrying on like that, it's like he's like saying, he's like a cold man, and I'll be out there killing people instead of making a change, and like taking whatever it was saying, showing that basically, that's the reason why he hates human. They killed his wife, and it must have fell out for him, but they were preparing for the funeral and all stuff, and there was this little part that you know the princess was like there. His daughter was like, saying these letters been coming in wherever I go, and the king Neptune read it, and like, well, if it was Deccan sending love letters, proposing to King Neptune's child, that he would marry her and all those stuff and all those, and like said there, she was only 12 years old, and like he has to keep his kids safely in the palace, because there's a maniac out there, and at the funeral there we all grieving. There were many people that grieving and all those stuff, and King Neptune's son Fababuki, something like that, making a speech about he's gonna, start what his mother had, end started and all those stuff, finish what his mother had started, and you give it up to that guy because it's since 16 years now that they're doing this, and came back out of the flashback, and Jinbe is like there and telling Nami of that he's really sorry and all those stuff, and Nami eventually say that it's okay that you went through the same thing. She just only said that I'm glad he ain't the mastermind of what was taking place with Autumn and all those people, but then there was a funny clip that kind of pissed off those guys because out of nowhere there to snore, and it was like Luffy there throughout the whole time, not even listening to one thing, not even getting even a little bit of information, not even getting a sense of what had happened on Fisherman Island. It was like sleeping, not even hearing what the story was, and I'm like there, and oh my god, he's been doing this for quite a long time. I'm like there, hey, isn't Luffy getting what's going on here? It's like, so ironic that they'd expect that from Luffy, but he's like there saying, Jinbe, you're crying, and Jinbe saying, I ain't crying. Man said, Nami, why is Jinbe crying? Man said, why are you pushing this? I told you I ain't crying and all this stuff, but they got to see who the man is, and already came on this digital whatever that was, and basically he's like they're saying that how much is a new district whatever of Fisherman Island. I don't give a fuck about what he's saying right now, because right now I'm thinking he's the type of enemy that ruins everything for his own ambition, because right now he's like want to be the next king now, so basically whatever he's up to, I don't care. I just want Stroudpire to kick his ass right away. But it was a really good chapter, and I really liked it a lot.